Welcome to another episode of the Gunman. So I just thought I'd let you guys know quickly at the start of this video that we are going back in time, I guess, as far as this project is concerned. And that's because the project has progressed a fair way further than this. And I have done some updates, so yeah, many people have seen where it's up to at the moment. But I do have lots and lots of video footage that I just hadn't got around to editing, so I'm getting around to editing some of it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
Rightio guys, got them tunes cranking, time to get back into it. So that's not plugged in. Let's plug you in, baby. I'll try to refrain from singing today. There we go, plugged in. Got the guns out, mate, sun's out. Nice and warm in the shed here. So this is polyester spray filler. I pumped a good few coats, maybe 2.5 coats on it. This was the door, which was absolutely knackered. And yeah, I'm just hitting it with 40. I know it's extreme, but it's still gonna get 2-pack primed anyway. One beautiful thing about doing panel by panel is you can sort of refine your procedure a little bit. You can, you do a panel and then you'll be like, hey, that did work, that didn't work, and then you can sort of, tweak it up a little bit on the next panel. So, yeah, it's good, it's good. Rather than trying to tackle the entire car at once, if you get the procedure or, if you find that there's something that you could have done better, it's like, well, you've done the whole car. So I guess because I don't generally do restoration at work, like if I worked at a restoration shop, I'd probably have like a killer procedure to follow, you know what I mean? But because I'm more like a smash repair, that's my specialty, I'd be really good at, like say if there was like a single dent there, I'd know exactly how to do like a smaller repair. I'd know the paint and repair procedure a bit better, but stripping it all back to bare metal, yeah, it's actually good doing it panel by panel. Yeah, I'll try not singing like I did last time. Hopefully not too many of you unsubscribed. But yeah, I had a few people saying they like to hit their polyester with like 80 or 100 or 120 grit. But the way I see it, man, 40 grit. That's gonna rip into it a lot quicker. And just think of polyester spray filler as bog. It's the same kind of material as bog. But this one here it's a hybrid, so supposedly it's better, like you can actually put it over bare metal. Oops. But yeah, like when it comes to the restoration side of things, it does appear that like everyone has their own kind of way of doing it, and I would say there's probably no right way of doing it. There would be wrong ways of doing it, but okay, there's many right ways of doing it, put it that way. Yeah, so there is wrong ways of doing it, and there's many right ways of doing it. That's what I would say. This thing's a bit... When I was doing the last panel, I kind of gave up with this because it's kind of annoying holding this, but it just got so dusty that I'd rather actually sort of deal with that than all the dust. As you can see, it's all over the floor there. See, I couldn't even find my ultra long block. Where is it? I did have an even longer block. I'll put it down here or something. One thing that I see, I see more of it than you would think, right? I see these people using these like long blocks, but they're using it like that. It's like, and that doesn't even make sense to me. Like I always thought a long block was long because like if you say, let's just say this door's got highs and lows on it, and then you rub it this way, well then isn't it just gonna go over them like that? Isn't that why it's long? So it cuts over the top of them and it shaves down the highs and it meets you at the lows? I don't know. Am I missing something? Alright, so I gave it a quick go over with the 40 grit there. I know it's a bit extreme, but it felt right. And then I'm going to go with some 80 grit now. That's biting in well. I can feel that's actually biting in better than the 40. Oh, come on, man. This is what I mean about these bloody blocks. Just keeps falling off, eh? I think part of it is that hits here. So one that I have been doing a little bit of is, turn that off for a second. This block here, this is actually one of those 3M ones, but it's designed to go around corners and stuff like that, so you can see that it kind of takes on that shape. I've been doing a little bit of that on this curved section here. But as you see, I'm still gaining the advantage of having a long block. Alright, let's go with those small blocks now. Yeah, we're going to use you. What do we got there? A bit of 80. I'll do my best to not sing this time, alright guys? I'll tell you what, it's starting to warm up now. Yeah, so with this door, I'm just about at the point where I've had enough of it. And look, it's actually, I had a look at it like down the line here with the light when I had the door open, and it's actually still like a little bit low from here, like all the way down to here, from this section all the way down to that section. And you might even be able to see, like, it kind of looks skinny there. Can you see how like it looks wider there? It might be hard to tell on this camera because it's a GoPro. They kind of actually already warped the image a bit, but to me, I can see here it's a little bit skinnier there than it is here, and but it's still low there, if you know what I mean. So that it's had one hell of a hit in this door. Well, one hell of probably like 10 hits in this door. It was by far the worst panel on the car. But I'm just at the point now where I've kind of had enough of it. I'm just going to give it a few more coats of polyester primer. I've tried filling it, but it's like you fill it up, you know, you'll skim the whole thing. And then when you block it out, it's like most of it goes anyway. And it's like, ugh. Yeah, so I'm at the point, a couple more coats of polyester filler. I don't know if partly if like the blocks that I'm using, because this is sort of like a semi-rigid one. So it might kind of not be keeping it dead flat when you're blocking, but I can't fit these in, they're too fat, and I just don't have any other ideas of a good way to block it. But as I said, like, it's not terrible, it's just, yeah, it's just gonna have, sometimes near enough is gonna have to be good enough, and I'm sure everyone who's done bodywork has been there before. So I'm there now. But of course, I'm still enjoying doing the work on this car. As soon as it feels like work, actually, I go inside. I don't have to be here. This is just me working on my Sunday afternoon. Try and keep that thick polyester out of here where possible. And you know what? I might get this polyester on and then go inside. It is Sunday, it should be relaxing. Probably go 200 grams of the polyester. That's probably going to be enough. Probably going to have to be fast today because, so what are we going to go? 3, probably 5. So it's a really hot day today, so you do have to be careful with this polyester spray filler. It dries really quick. It can go off in the gun. I've had that happen before on a hot Perth day. You don't have to worry so much about solvent for it because there's no real solvents in there. You don't have to give it too long in between coats because it dries so fast too. How's that line looking? Let's have a look at it. It's actually not that bad. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. Like, it's not perfect, but it's pretty damn good. It's just a little, like that line does kind of dip down a little bit from here to here. But what I might even do is just like round it off from here to here just to sort of even it out, I guess. But the rest of it's actually looking pretty damn good.